I feel like we spend too much time trying to focus on like optimization. What I mean by that is I feel like a lot of the time when we set our sights on something, when we have an idea of what we want to do, like let's say we want to work out, right? We focus so much, I think, on like making sure that the lift is 100% optimal. You make sure that your form is perfect. You make sure that you're, you know, going, twice as slow on the down portion of the movement and all this. And it's like, I mean, this is important stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we're so focused on like the science-based lifting that we forget to actually just lift the weight, right? I mean, when you look at the people in like the bronze age of bodybuilding, these people who were still by all measures jacked, they just didn't have the science yet. And so yeah, maybe do they look, like do we have the potential to look better than they do? Arguably. But honestly, I mean, just don't discount just going out and lifting the weight, right? And I'll give you a good example of this from my personal experience today. Literally today. I've done this today. So, obviously, I'm trying to grow a YouTube channel. That's pretty obvious just in virtue of the fact that I'm making a YouTube video right now and I've been making YouTube videos fairly consistently for the past couple of weeks, right? So, today, literally just a few minutes ago, actually, I was watching a video on how to, and matter of fact, I don't think it's a copyright infringement. Let me see if I can actually move the camera. Never mind. Well, I'm not sure if I can actually show. Okay, here it comes. There we go. Okay, so hopefully it's not a copyright infringement to show the video being like taking place. This is like it's literally this is the video. It's called the new way to start a successful gaming channel. The new way to start a successful gaming channel in 2026. That's what it's called, right? And I literally was watching this video just now. And I mean, like I'm making the channel right now, and I'm watching a video on how to like start a successful channel. And granted, this is for gaming specifically, which is not really what I'm doing here, so it doesn't exactly apply. But I partially clicked on it because I actually used to watch this guy in like, jeez, probably like 10 years ago. I watched this guy. He had a Minecraft channel. I used to watch him all the time. But anyway, like I'm watching this video on how to start a successful channel instead of just making a YouTube video. So I kind of had that thought was like, well, shoot, why am I watching this video on how to make a successful channel? Why don't I just make a video, right? And try to, try to actually build a successful channel. And like, don't get me wrong, does he have good advice? I'm sure. Could I implement some of it? Absolutely. I'm almost positive I could, right? And if I ever at any point wanted to build a gaming channel, there you go. I could probably take some of that advice. I actually haven't made it very far into the video. I was a minute in when I had the revelation that I should just make a video. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, is thinking like, okay, I was spending my time trying to like optimize building a YouTube channel before I've even built a channel, right? I mean, technically I've built a channel. I've got 73 subscribers now, which by the way is actually a huge milestone. We're actually growing like decently in size. Like just over the past couple of weeks, I've more than doubled my subscriber count, which is not crazy when you're at this level of subscribers, but it's honestly it's a big thing for me. It's big knowing that I am gaining subscribers. It's cool. It's a cool feeling. So I do thank everyone who has subscribed. I do appreciate that. Um, but back to the topic here, like I was trying to optimize a YouTube channel before I've even like really meaningfully made a channel, right? Like if I had 1,000 subscribers or I had like 350 videos posted and I was still like stagnant, like let's say I were to post, 50 more videos. Sorry, let me put it back in the holder. I'm just noticing the camera's starting to shake. It was a very informal video, if you couldn't tell. Very informal video. Anyways, so, you know, like if I were to post another 150 videos and I stay at 73 subscribers, hopefully that's not going to happen, right? Hopefully hopefully the channel continues to grow. But, you know, let's say hypothetically that is the case, that I were to post 150 more videos and literally don't gain a single subscriber from it, literally don't gain any views. Like, okay, now it's probably time for me to start watching the videos on, you know, how to make a successful channel, because clearly I'm doing something wrong, right? But, you know, like, I've been posting consistently, and granted, I have more videos than what I've been posting in the past couple of weeks, right? I mean, I was posting pretty consistently in like November to December. Then I took a little break. Like I said, I've said this a few times now. If you want to hear that story, you can watch any of my other videos. But long story short, actually, I don't think I've really, it's not a big story. I got sick and then I lost motivation to do it. So that's what happened there. But, you know, and then I started posting videos again probably about 2.5 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And again, in that time, I've already doubled in size, right? So realistically, as of right now, I could make the argument that I don't need to be spending time watching videos on how to optimize my YouTube channel. I should just be spending time putting in effort to make videos. Because right now, my channel's growing, right? My channel has literally doubled in size in the last 2.5 weeks just from me posting videos again, right? So arguably, that's the only thing I should be doing right now, is posting videos. And I would say that that's kind of the lesson I'm trying to impart right now is, like, yes, is there a case to be made for optimization? Absolutely, right? Is optimization important? 100%. Should we try to make sure that we are optimizing at some point in the process? Definitely, right? But when you're just starting out, you should not be focused on optimization. You cannot be focused on optimization when you're just starting, because the fact is you're not good at it yet. I mean, again, like, just use me as an example here the whole time. I'm shooting this on a phone. I'm not sure if you saw the ring light when I kind of gave you a little bit of a setup tour. My desk is a mess. I'm recording this on my phone with a $20 mic, right? I literally got this for $20 from Best Buy, right? And it's good. It's better than just the regular phone audio, right? So I'm upgrading, right? Because I had a comment a few videos ago before I had the mic saying that my audio was trash, which is true. And actually, I don't know if you also saw, I have a better mic here. But as of right now, I'm kind of in the phase where I'm like, okay, I will figure out how to use this mic, because I'll be honest, I'm not actually sure how to use it. Like, I'm going to go and spend some time watching videos on how to use the mic and how to interface it with a camera and whatnot. Like, I'm going to work on upgrading the channel, but that comes secondary to just posting content on the channel, right? And obviously, like, I'm not trying to say that my channel and my content is top tier, but it's not terrible. It could be worse, right? And realistically, at less than 100 subscribers, nobody's going to fault me for having this level of content, right? If I had 1 million subscribers, people would probably think it's a little weird that I was still doing this, But like before that, I mean, I'm not saying that I should be actively trying to make bad content, but at least I'm making content. I shouldn't be spending all of my time trying to make the perfect YouTube video, because I'm not that good at making YouTube videos yet. So so it's basically going to be even more effort for me to make the perfect video. And then at the end of the day, once I post it, it's not really even going to get that many views. And that's kind of the point I'm trying to make is, if you spend all your time trying to make your very first attempt the perfect attempt, you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to end up wasting a lot of your time, because if you had just practiced it for a few months first and then tried to optimize, it would take a lot less time, right? Like, honestly, really any meaningful skill. Take shoot, I mean, I'm kind of blanking, but take making music as an example, right? If you have no experience creating, like, let's making rap music. If you have no experience creating a beat, no experience writing lyrics, no experience recording lyrics and mixing them over a beat, should you try to make the song good? Yes. Should you try to make the song perfect? No. You shouldn't worry about optimizing your song until you've learned how to make the song. You get what I'm trying to say? Does this make sense? Like, basically, don't spend time trying to optimize until you know how to perform the action, right? Like, now that I've gotten in the swing of making YouTube videos, that's why I purchased a mic, right? I have a mic. It was 20 bucks. I did keep the receipt so that once I figure out how to use this thing, realistically, I won't have to use it. I mean, although it is nice because I have recorded some videos just in my car. It is nice to have this, so I'll probably keep it, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to return it. Like I said, it was only like 20 bucks anyway. But, like, I'm at the point where I should start to upgrade my content, right? But if I were to have spent all of this energy trying to figure out, like, no, I've got to get a camera and a great microphone and a good recording software all before I posted a single video, it would have been a waste of time, right? And yes, in the long run, if I were to have managed to get over that hump and done consistent content, would it have worked out? I mean, probably. I mean, I'm not saying that it's 100% a waste of time because, if I followed the same trajectory and I was posting videos every single day with the better with the better machinery, it probably would not be worse than this, right? It would be good to have better equipment, but I mean, at least, and again, this is kind of me just speaking for myself. I know, I mean, shoot, man, if I've never posted a video in my life and I've got to spend all this time coming up with, okay, what's the best camera? What's the best microphone? What's the best recording software? Then you got to shell out that kind of money because that's not cheap. To get a great microphone and a great camera and a good, like, recording software, like, that's probably not cheap. It's not inexpensive. And I know personally I would get really demotivated by that if I had to shell out a couple $1,000s and I've never even posted a video yet, right? That's the thing. If I were to do it now, I still probably wouldn't do it right now. Like I said, I actually just have this mic. I don't remember how we got it. It was like a present or something like that. So, I haven't had to spend money on that. And I still wouldn't as of right now, even though I have a lot more reason to do it now than I had when I first started the channel. Because now I'm at least seeing growth. So that argument, take that with a grain of salt, because that's just me knowing myself. But that's just kind of how it is. At the end of the day, the way that I would approach it is just start, just do it. Just get the reps in, and then over time, as it begins to grow and as you begin to actually learn the skill, that's when you want to focus on optimizing, right? There's a reason why the 101 course is just a general overview, and then as you get further along in the topic, then you start to dive deeper, right? Because that's really what optimization is. Optimization is basically drilling all the way down to the absolute heart and perfecting it. But you're not going to be able to do that when you haven't even gotten the general lay of the land. You have no idea where to start drilling. And maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you can brute force it. Like, technically, you could brute force it and just drill down repeatedly until you've made the perfect YouTube video and you've made the perfect rap song. You've gotten the most scientifically greatest workout. But if you're just starting out with that, nobody has the motivation to do that, right? Like, nobody is motivated that much. If you are, go for it. But again, speaking from my own experience, I know I am not that motivated to do that. Like, I've got to dive in and just get my bearings, figure it out, start to improve over time, and then optimize, right? That's the progression that works for me. Again, That's kind of just my own personal experience, knowing myself. If that's not you, feel free to disregard this, but that's my opinion. So yeah, stop trying to be so concerned with optimizing that you forget to just do it, right? Like don't like and you can do both, right? Like I said, I can watch this video and post my own video, right? But realistically, I shouldn't waste the day by watching a bunch of videos on how to make the perfect video and then I just never post a video, right? And I mean, likewise, I could argue that I shouldn't spend all my day just making a video and not spending any time, in the lab learning how to make a better video. You should do both, but just don't be so concerned with optimizing that you forget to just do it at all, right? So that's my take for the day. It's actually a bit of a long one, 16 minutes. I'm looking at the timer, so I will stop talking your ear off. If you made it all the way to the end, as always, I appreciate you and hope that you have a great rest of your wow, and hope that you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, peace.